time to get those bikes out of the garage and into the great outdoors. Hey, it's Scott here from YAKIMA, and today we're checking out the RidgeBack. It's a Hitch bike carrier that's available in 2, 4, or 5 bike models, and it's super easy to use. Let's take a look. It comes fully assembled right out of the box. No assembly chart of pieces to attach. It's ready for a 2-inch hitch receiver, but can quickly be adapted to fit a 1 1/4. See your instruction manual. Simply pull the upper hand control and extend the tongue. Insert the tongue into the hitch receiver. Once you line up the holes, install the safety pin. Then, turn the speed knob to tighten and lock. It's that quick to install. If you have multiple YAKIMA products, get the SKS same key system. Switch out your locks, and you only need one key for everything. A cool feature of the RidgeBack is the tilting mast. Just pull the black upper hand lever without bikes loaded, and release the mast into tilting position. Now you have complete access to your rear hatch or trunk. Let's load some bikes. Lift the red trigger finger lever and extend the arms away from the mast. Load a bike on, heaviest bike first, laying the top tube on the cradles. Install 3 of our all-new zip strips per bike. Then use the accompanying safety strap per instructions to secure the front wheel to the bike before heading out on the road. Have a bike that doesn't want to load so easy? Install the tube top just like this, and voila! Bike secured! To make sure no stranger runs off with your bikes, get our handcuff lock, sold separately. That's the RidgeBack. Remember, gear goes here, friends go here. YAKIMA, take more friends.
Saris Superclamp 2 bike is the easiest, most secure way to transport 2 bikes up to 60 pounds each, making it totally e-bike friendly. At the heart of it all is our design philosophy, to create a rack that is lightweight yet durable. A little something we call simple, strong, secure. The Superclamp does just that thanks to 2 bikes sharing a single horizontal bar. This lone bar design yielded a rack that weighs significantly less and sports a smaller footprint compared to others, yet is strong enough to ensure peace of mind and live up to our lifetime warranty. The Superclamp 2 bike comes with universal wheel trays to fit a wide variety of bikes and wheel sizes, and wheel straps are provided for use with e-bikes, bikes with fenders, or bikes that weigh more than 50 pounds. When not in use, the rack folds up and out of the way. The Superclamp can also tilt down for easy hatch access, even when fully loaded with bikes. The dual shepherd's hooks hold the bike by the top of its wheels, which is the most secure way to transport a bicycle. Plus, it'll keep your bike's paint scratch-free, as a Superclamp will never come into contact with the frame of your bike. Locking cables provide peace of mind that bikes are securely locked to the rack, and a locking hitch pin lets you know that the rack is securely locked to the car. The universal hitch accommodates both an 1 1/4 and 2-inch hitch receivers, which makes for a smooth transition from car to car with different hitch sizes. Plus, the Superclamp features universal adjustability, so it fits almost any combination of bikes. Oh, and one last thing, the Superclamp comes with a beverage opener, because every ride is worth celebrating. And like all Saris racks, the Superclamp is made in Madison, Wisconsin, and is backed with a lifetime warranty.
The Swagman XTC2 tilt bike rack is designed for an array of bikes, including fat bikes. A solid 1 1/4-inch drawbar connects to your hitch and will allow you to carry 2 bikes up to 35 pounds each. A 2-inch hitch adapter is also included. The threaded hitch pin will make sure vibrations are reduced to a minimum. Rubber straps firmly hold the wheels of the bike. Once the wheel supports are positioned, you can lower the ratcheted padded arm to secure the bike frame. A quick pull of the pin allows the rack to fold up against the rear of the vehicle while not in use, and tilt down away to gain access to the rear of the vehicle even when the bikes are loaded. The Swagman XTC2 tilt is easy to use, lightweight, and gets you and your bikes where you need to be.
Welcome to Allen Sports. This video is designed to help you understand and install the Allen Sports Deluxe Bike Quick Hitch Release Carrier, which comes in 2, 3, 4, and 5 bike mounting options. Before getting started, please carefully read the instructions and check the box to ensure you have all of the parts necessary to complete your rack installation. Your vehicle must have a professionally installed receiver hitch. This rack is also not designed or intended to be mounted on the front of a vehicle or to a trailer or RV hitch, and is only intended for use with a receiver hitch directly mounted to your vehicle. For further information on this, please see the instructional manual or go online to allensportsusa.com. The rack should be fully assembled before mounting to your vehicle. You will need 2 9/16" wrenches or 2 adjustable wrenches to assemble your rack. Start by connecting the hitch insert to the rack upright. Secure the 2 parts using the included 3" by 3/8" bolt and nut. The nut is a nylon insert safety nut, and this should be fully tightened in place using 2 wrenches so that the threads pass through the nylon washer inside of the nut. This bolt should be tightened so that the rack upright is secure, but so that it can still be rotated back for vehicle access. Once this is done, connect the carry arm assembly to the rack upright using the 2 2.5" by 3/8" bolts and nuts. These bolts should be fully tightened so that the carry arm assembly is held securely in place with no movement. Once assembled, the rack is ready to be installed into the receiver hitch. If you purchase the 2-bike or 3-bike size rack, note that these sizes come with a 1 1/4" adapter and can be mounted on either a 1 1/4" or 2" receiver hitch. To remove the adapter, you will need a metric size hex head to remove the filler plate screw. The filler plate screw can be screwed into the additional storage hole for future use and safekeeping. Depress the locator pin on the side of the hitch insert and slide the rack into the receiver on the back of your vehicle. Turn the key counterclockwise to engage or unlock the knob so that the rack can be tightened securely into the hitch. Remove key when tightening the knob. Once in place, you can turn the key clockwise to disengage the knob and lock the rack in place. When you are ready to remove the rack from your vehicle, you should insert the key and turn it counterclockwise so that the rack can be loosened. Now that your rack is in place, the folding carry arms and rack tilt away for vehicle access for when rack is not in use. The rack should now be securely in place and ready to use. It's time to load your bikes on the rack. For best weight distribution, load heaviest bicycles first, with lighter bicycles on the outside. Load first bicycle with its chain and gears facing away from rack. Make sure that bicycles do not come in contact with vehicle. Load subsequent bicycles in alternating directions. Add padding between bicycle contact points if necessary. After bicycles are loaded, check that entire rack is securely in place. For suspension, women's bikes, place the bottom side of the down tube onto the carry arm of the rack. Rotate and secure the tie-down cradle as needed. Position the other carry arm behind the seat post tube and under the rear seat stay. If the spaces on the frame are too small for the carry arms, or if you have a bicycle without a top tube, such as a step-through style or full suspension bicycle, you may need to use a bicycle adapter bar, like the Model 900B shown here. Now that your bikes are all mounted and secure, you're ready to head on your adventure. With the security of the integrated locking knob, you know your rack is safe while you're out enjoying your ride. Every Allen Sports rack is made with ease of use and you in mind.
RV's been on the market for 6 years. Got some great feedback from our customers. We use that feedback when designing the NV 2.0, and we just hammered each feature. We wanted to make it more intuitive, more durable. We wanted it to be more aesthetically pleasing, so we want it to look as good as it functions. We've also made notable improvements to the finish. We custom formulated a gray metallic powder that just looks amazing. We're using water transfer logos, so they're underneath the paint. Small little details like adding a matte strip to the anodize on the ratchet arm and the front tire scoop just goes to show the attention to detail that we put in to a product when we design it. We completely redesigned the lower pivot, adding a foot lever assist so you're able to walk up to the rack, hit it with your foot if your hands are holding bikes, and easily drop the rack into the toe position. It's incredibly robust, it's more intuitive to release and use, and we're just really proud of the redesign. We got a lot of feedback. The cable locks were too short, so we went to work, redesigned the cable lock, so you pull one cable lock and you'll lock one bike in lieu of the current design where you pull them from both sides, loop it through the frame, and lock them up. We increased the size fit of the bike, which will give you just the availability to really tow any bike in your bike stable. So one of the disadvantages on the current NV is the lack of adjustability. So we designed an articulating front cradle, which has 3 positions of adjustability. So regardless of the bikes you're putting on, you're able to get the handlebar and seat post clearance that you need. Another complete redesign was the trail knob. By adding a ratchet feature, you're able to quickly ratchet down to your bike frame, and within seconds you're able to clamp your bike on. When you're ready to take it off, you just turn it 3/4 of a turn backwards and it springs open, and your bike's free off the trail dog. These feature updates and attention to finish have made the NV 2.0 the most advanced product that we've created.